We are 1K into the walk. We're going for around 10K steps today. Should be light. I'm gonna do like just an hour of walking right now. That should be around 10K steps. But yeah, just giving my legs a rest because honestly, previous few weeks I've been battering them and they feel cooked. We are like 3K in, so every lap here is 1K steps. You in a bit. I forgot my AirPods, but take it as like a detox your brain because my attention span is fucking fried. So having no AirPods may be a blessing in disguise. Just listening to the sounds of babies crying in nature. So today is a little of a different video, as you can tell. My legs have just been feeling so cooked. Today's supposed to be an interval run, but I cannot get myself to go do the interval run. So been doing laps around, as you've seen by the few clips, and been walking around for an hour, and I'm still gonna hit the segment of today because we gotta stay consistent with our segments. And today's segment is gonna be about, drumroll, macronutrients. Okay, let's get to it. We'll be diving into what macronutrients are, their role, and my recommendations. I don't have that many credentials except for my Trust Me Bro sources. I mean, I've done research, but it's not like I'm nowhere near a certified specialist. But I think with my research, I can give you a few guidelines on what you should do if you start tracking your macronutrients. What are macronutrients? Well, they're basically quantities of food that you need a lot of, hence the name macro in the name. And to start off, there are three main macronutrients I'll be covering today. The first off, which is carbohydrates, which are 4 grams per calorie, 4 calories per gram. Then we have protein, which are also 4 calories per gram. And lastly, fats, which are 9 calories per gram. So you can tell, fats are very, very calorie dense. That's why a few sprays of oil can add up to your calorie count. There is one more bonus macronutrient that I won't be covering because my recommendation is not to have any of it at all, which is alcohol, which is 7 calories per gram. Let's start off with proteins because as a gym bro, that's all you're going to be thinking about. Protein. Did I hit my protein? Well, I can hit my protein. That one fucking white guy. But yeah, so proteins have a range of different functions. The one that we know best of is muscle repair, but it also provides structure to hair, skin, nails, bones, organs, and of course muscle. You need resistance training to send a signal to repair muscle. You can't just slam 2 ribeyes and expect to get big off of just eating ribeyes, which I do wish that were the case. But more science. A meta-analysis done by Tagawa et al. He did a range of protein intakes and calculated and just saw how much muscle growth it led to. And it showed that up to 1.5 grams per kilogram of body weight. What is that noise? He found up to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight was kind of where it started to plateau. So to give an example, a 75 kg male would need around 112 grams of protein. So always set your protein at least 1.5 grams to hit. It is not a lot of protein. 112 grams of protein, one chicken thigh, one like slice of chicken thigh that you see in burgers, like that one piece alone already almost has 20 grams of protein. You could easily have 2 in one sitting. That's 40 grams. It's almost half. So it's not that difficult. Now we move on to fats, which is responsible for the hormonal functions of the body. It also provides the body with energy reserves, and it kept you warm as a Homo sapien. Fun fact, the reason we have fats is because humans used to go days without eating, then having a large meal. Like you would eat berries for days, then you would get a big kill like a woolly mammoth or some shit. Then you would munch on that, and if you weren't able to store fat, you would die because your body uses that as like a last minute energy reserve. So that's why we evolved to store fat. It helps with your protection of your organs and absorption of fat soluble vitamins, which include vitamin A, D, E, and K. Put it simply, if you do not eat fats, you cannot absorb those vitamins. Now, it should be no more than 20 to 35% of your daily calorie intake. So if you ate 2,400 calories a day, it would be around 53 to 93 grams of carbohydrates, which is what everyone villainizes in our world, which is kind of sad. But They are our primary fuel source, which means anytime you do anything for exercise or function, your body goes straight to carbohydrate. Provide your muscles with energy so that your central nervous system can function during exercise. Please, I will carry this to my deathbed. Do not fall into the trap of cutting out carbs, making it this thing that makes you fat, because it really doesn't. It is what your body needs for it to function. Remember, it will only make you fat if you eat in a surplus. Not eating in a did I even press record? I think I did. If you're not eating in a surplus, you're gonna be in the same weight. You're gonna either maintain or drop weight. Bigger picture are the calories at the end of the day. Don't be scared of carbs. Personally, I think a recommended diet is to have the right proportions of each macronutrients. I think just by having the right proportions, that is the most optimal way to structure your diet. First, we start with protein. As I said, set that base at 1.5 grams per kilogram. Then move on to fats, which should be 20 to 35%. Then whatever is left in your total, send that all the way to carbs, because carbs are great. I'm going to take my body weight as an example of what I would do as a 65 kg male that has never experimented. So protein would be around 100 grams, nice whole number. With my maintenance calories at 2,300 calories, I would have 57 grams of fat, give or take, and then carbs would be the rest. So that would be around 300 plus grams of carbs left. I'll start from there, and if I did really want to have more protein, really wanted to have more beef, then I just up the protein and take away from the carbs. It's really up to you to experiment on how you would like to structure your diet. At the end of the day, it is what your body functions the best with. For example, I can work off of low fats because I feel okay having low fat. I find that I function okay, and I'd rather put more towards my training. But that's just me. Some people, like Eddie Hall, I remember, functions really off well fats. And so that's why he has a cheesecake while he bulks, because he feels good while eating the cheesecake. That is really just the talk on macronutrients. Let me know if you have any questions. Remember to eat clean, and if you do get into tracking macronutrients, these are your guidelines. And yeah, see you in a bit. Going for my last lap now. Yeah, we are an hour and 10 minutes in. Feeling chill. Heart rate's at, damn, 61. this. Kind of tastes like ass, I can't lie. Finish it. I don't know why I tried to make. I searched up online, like, do people put soda water instead of water for Americanos? But I think the shot I pulled was absolutely horrendous. So it just tastes really bad. So I'm not going to finish it. But I will continue to drink my water and finish this Perrier. Oh my god. Taste me out. I'm gonna edit for another while. I didn't even realize I was editing for 30 minutes. I just kept recording. So, I'll start filming if anything else interesting happens. But probably not. Sunday, rest day, feeling really calm. I'm gonna go make dinner soon, and yeah, this is just a little reset day. I hope you enjoy this kind of new style of vlogging. I might do a couple more of these. They're more cinematic, a little more time consuming, but I really enjoyed it. I will see you on the weekend, and it will be another day. I think it's gonna be a pull day. But yeah, I'll see you on Sunday. Peace.